Welcome back to Crypto Unlocked. I'm your host, Crypto Darrell, and Bitcoin, as you know, is in the middle ground. It's not bullish enough for a full send. It's not bearish enough for a full meltdown. It's that awkward, dangerous zone that makes or breaks portfolios. The place where the majority of traders either over-leverage in hope or freeze in indecision. And this is where I get surgical. This zone is where most people lose their money. They start guessing, they start chasing, overreacting to every candle. One green candle and they think it's going to be at 150K. One red candle and suddenly it's doomsday and we're all going back to 20K. This is the part of the market that's designed to destroy the emotional trader. This is where traps are set. This is where the algorithms hunt. And this is where you either level up or get liquidated. Let me be clear. We are not in a clean trend. We're in a chop. We're in a transition zone. We're in the twilight space where price is trying to decide, do we build enough energy to send this, or is the liquidity dried up and it's time to pull a full rug and flush the herd? And the worst part is both are absolutely possible. This isn't 2020. This isn't 2022. This is a different beast now. Institutional money is here, retail is confused, the macro environment is fragile, and Bitcoin is sitting right in between euphoria and fear. A couple macro headlines on one ETF inflow spike or one liquidation cascade, and the entire direction changes. So if you're sitting in the market thinking you need to guess what happens next, stop. This is not about prediction. This is about positioning. You need to be playing both sides right now. You need to be stock in short-term positions if we break key demand. You need to be ready for the long hard if we flip major supply. But until either happens, you don't commit, you observe, you plan, you wait for high conviction setups. Because middle zones like this, they're not where you get rich by guessing. They're where you get wiped out for being early or getting cocky. The average trader is always chasing, always reacting, always late. They wait for the green candles before they long. Then the top prints and they become exit liquidity. They short into a red candle without structure, thinking it'll keep dumping. Then the reversal hits and they're squeezed into oblivion. This market doesn't reward speed. It rewards patience. It rewards accuracy. It rewards people who know how to track liquidity, structure, and smart money zone. Not people trading off of vibes and gut feelings. Let's talk real. Right now, if Bitcoin pushes past key levels and holds, we could be staring down 120K. Before people even finish arguing whether it's a bull market or not, one sharp move, one false breakout, that becomes real. And you're going to see the herd rush in like it was 2021 again. But if this is a bull trap, if the liquidity has already been swept and we break back below key structure, it's going to be an ugly descent. People who longed late will be the fuel for the drop. Every late buyer becomes a seller. Every over-leveraged position becomes liquidity. And smart money will be patiently waiting below, ready to scoop the blood when the retail panics and sells the bottom again. That's the game. If you don't understand the rules, you're going to keep getting played. I'm not sitting here telling you it's going up. I'm not sitting here telling you it's going down. I'm telling you that this is the battlefield. And only the ones with precision and patience are going to be the ones who make it out either with capital intact or completely lost. You think you're going to guess the top or the bottom? You're not. And if you try, you'll burn out your capital and your confidence. You know what I do? I sit with discipline. I let price come to me. I don't care about being first. I care about being right. I've got levels marked above and below. Zones where I'll long if price reclaims structure with displacement and confirmation. Zones where I'll short if price breaks down with momentum and imbalance. And if neither of these things happen, then I don't trade. Simple. No trade is better than the forced trade. Cash is a position. Sitting flat is a strategy. And waiting is a weapon. When you actually understand what you're waiting for, the market is not about being active. It's about being effective. And right now, effectiveness means staying calm while the rest of the market froths at the mouth, trying to catch the next big move. Let them guess. Let them gamble. You are here to protect capital and strike only when the odds are clean and the risk is controlled. You're not here to be a candle chaser. You're here to be a strategist, a sniper, a vault builder. So here's the mindset. If Bitcoin breaks structure, clean, and we enter price discovery, I'm in. If Bitcoin collapses and we drop back to major demand, I'm in. Until then, I sit, I watch, I wait, because guessing in this zone is how amateurs go broke. But patience in the zone is how professionals get rich. This isn't a game, this is warfare. And right now we're in the quiet just before the first shot is fired. If you're paying attention to the market, you'll notice something dangerous, something familiar. Bitcoin couldn't break the all-time high. It got close, it teased it, it baited everyone into thinking it was going there, but it couldn't do it. And now we're sitting at a lower support levels, slowly bleeding out. While volume disappears and traders keep saying, just wait, the breakout is coming. But here's the thing, this is the same script the market has written before every major crash. When price fails to make a new high and support keeps getting tested more than once, that's not strength, that's pressure. And pressure eventually breaks. We've seen this before in 2018, in 2021, and even before Black Thursday in 2020. The market gets quiet, people get bullish without confirmation, and then one breakdown triggers a liquidation cascade that wipes out half the market in hours. If you're still hoping for the upside without a structure break, you're not trading. You are praying. This is exactly the kind of setup that smart money uses to trap late long positions and send price straight into the floor. So don't get distracted by hopium. Watch the levels, because if Bitcoin can't break above the high, it's getting ready to break below the floor. So move smart, watch the structure, respect the zones, protect your capital, and be ready for either direction. Because when the move comes, you won't have time to think. You'll either be prepared or you'll be a casualty of people who are already prepared. Stay focused, stay tactical, and stay ready. Subscribe and hit that like button for more updates. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in.